this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Discover Brightside, the video podcast. And I am here with Aubrey. And Aubrey and I have been exchanging emails. And so we're so excited, Aubrey, to have you. So share with us your journey and what you do and tell us all about it.
Yes, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm excited to be here. As you said, my name's Aubrey. I'm from Texas, and I help families recover from mold. And that is an unusual thing, I know. But obviously, it probably has to do with my personal story. My family and I moved into a brand new house, our dream house. And at the time, I had one little boy. And within a few months of moving in, I had my second boy and got deathly ill out of the blue. I had always been a high level personal trainer, a collegiate gymnast. I'm very active, very healthy my whole life. And so I got very, very sick. And to make a really long story short, it took me 7 years, over 30 doctors all across the country, over $250,000 to discover that our house was poisoning us. And once we discovered that we had mold toxicity, I then went through 5 years of a lot of failed attempts at healing and a second exposure in a brand new house. But eventually we figured out how to heal, and I decided to turn that pain into purpose. And so that is now what I do. I help other families who are going through such an overwhelming process of dealing with mold and how to really start at the very beginning and get all the way to the end of healing.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I need to talk to you about a health and wellness thing that we're doing, which is taking out the toxicities from your home. And next month is our Empower Earth. So this month is women,
Yeah.
but we are talking a lot about environment, and I would love to have you come back and talk about that in more detail. Nobody realizes that you are breathing wrong things, and mold is a big deal for sure, and has long-term implications on your health. So how can people get in touch with you? What are the services you offer? How can you help people who have mold in their homes?
Yeah, it's so hard because, as you said, a lot of times you don't even know mold is in the home. For
Yeah.
us, both times it was invisible. I pictured mold like what you see in the videos of like the castles with like the mold growing up the walls. And both of my homes were new and they had mold behind the walls hidden. Mold doesn't like bright, shiny spots, it likes hidden, wet areas where it won't be disturbed. So a lot of times you don't know that you're dealing with mold and you're dealing with chronic illness and asthma and chronic sinus, or I had all different diagnoses, Hashimoto's and thyroid conditions and hormone conditions and chronic fatigue, and the list goes on and on. But anyways, because of that, I started a podcast. That's kind of how this started. I started a podcast just sharing my story, trying to help other families who were suffering like my family was and didn't know. We were chasing so many different diagnoses and different health things and had no idea that the root cause was mold, what we were breathing in. And so I started just a free podcast. It's called Mold Free Mom. And I just share tips. I talk to experts, inspectors, and mold dog handlers, and remediators, and just talk to different people in the industry that have helped people go all the way through the process and heal. And then from that, I had so many questions and just so many families that were hurting. I decided to really start helping people more hands on. And so I created a website also called moldfreemom.com where people can go, and it has a free assessment on there for you just to take and see if any of your symptoms might be linked to mold. You'd be surprised how many symptoms can be linked to mold. And then I also have a blog on there that's free. And then, of course, if people are wanting more hands on help, I offer coaching and even a hands on full start to finish program. So I really try to cover all the bases of people that just want free resources all the way to hold my hand, Aubrey, and walk me through this entire thing.
Yeah, that is fantastic. So I really want everybody to get with the blog, get the information, watch her podcast. And if we can do anything as is this channel, like a Q&A or something with our audience, we probably could do a live stream and see what people are thinking about it. That would be awesome. So thank you so much, and we definitely will have all your links available so people can find you easily. And I will end this video, and I'll do another one on rapid fire. But let me say thank you. Any last minute tips? Anything that you'd like to add?
No, this has been great, Elizabeth. I look forward to coming back and sharing more on how to make a more clean environment.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay.